Starting out the countdown for the most unique account, season number 2 and episode number 7 is the player DidiSCTV. DidiSCTV is an Iron Man account sitting at 10 attack, 99 strength, and 1 defense. He's 13 prayers, so he doesn't have overhead prayers. He's also 76 ranged and 59 hit points. He's only 52 combat. DidiSCTV started the account with the intention of building the perfect obby mauler PKer. His goal was to create an obby that could range forever. After 67 ranged, you become ranged base, and since you continue to gain loads of experience in ranged when obby maul PKing, your ranged level continues to increase and ultimately makes your account unbalanced in terms of range to strength ratios. His solution to fix this dilemma was to create an Iron Man account. The Iron Man account mode would allow himself to cap his ranged level at the level he wanted and keep his strength to ranged ratio perfectly synchronized. The reason why this works is because as an Iron Man account, you don't gain combat experience or HP experience when PKing, so he wouldn't be leveling his ranged level when PKing. To date, DidiSCTV has certainly achieved his goal of building the perfect obby mauler. He's one of the strongest accounts in Gielinor, boasting of a kill-death ratio of 30-1. He's even had an 80 kill streak before. On top of all this, he's ranked 10 in Bounty Hunter Iron Man target kills with 581. But the uniqueness doesn't stop there. DidiSCTV has accomplished the lowest level to physically wield a twisted bow on an Iron Man account, achieving it at 49 combat. He's also achieved both the Dex and Arcane Prayer Scrolls, all within 130 chambers of xzact kill count. DDS used a bone crossbow to kill scavs for bait and then fished with the bait it dropped. But the uniqueness still doesn't stop there. He was also able to accomplish both the Berserker Necklace and Region Bracelet at just 72 magic. Why that is so unique is because you actually need 87 magic to enchant the Onyx to create both of these items, and since he's an Iron Man, he needed to enchant the Onyx himself. DDS was able to do it at 72 magic, however, by finding a loophole which allowed him to temporarily boost his magic level to 87 by drinking an overload in raids. This was patched in March and literally is not even possible anymore, which makes his account even more unique, having both of these items at just 72 magic. Other quick things worth mentioning include his 99 strength, which he pumped at 12k experience per hour at the Blast Furnace, which took 1300 hours. He also has achieved Ranger Boots and the KS Elemental Pack. DDS recently came out with his first PK video on his YouTube channel. The link to that is in the description. He's only at 137 subscribers on his YouTube channel, so go subscribe and let's hopefully get him to over 1,000. Next on our countdown is the player FeePicks. FeePicks is currently the lowest level hit points account to accomplish the Champion's Cape at just 21 hit points. It's also worth mentioning that FeePicks is an Ultimate Iron Man account at 57 combat. For those familiar with the Ultimate Iron Man game mode, you understand you're capped in the sense of no trading other players as well as no banking. You'll see why this is important later. Before even getting started on the Champion's Cape grind, FeePicks had to make 500k cannonballs from scratch since he was an Iron Man account. The cannonballs would of course limit his hit points experience gained and keep him on track to accomplish his goal as the lowest level hit points account to achieve the Champion's Cape. The 500k cannonballs took 8 full months to make from scratch. After the cannonballs were made, it was time to start the journey of killing each of the 10 monsters that dropped the scrolls, each at a 1 in 5,000 drop rate by the way. After obtaining all the scrolls except the Earth Warrior scroll, he decided it would be wise to complete the challenges associated with each of the 9 scrolls he had because the Earth Warriors were located in the wilderness. Of course, he couldn't just bank the 9 other champion scrolls since he was an Ultimate Iron Man, so he first decided to quickly do the Goblin, Imp, and Hobgoblin champion scroll challenges since you can cannon those ones. After those were completed, this left him with 6 scrolls left in his inventory before he could start cannoning the Earth Warriors. Since he had to figure out strategies to kill these remaining 6 champion challenges, he got nervous he would die. And dying was a big deal because the scroll challenges are in an instance area, meaning you lose all items on death, which meant he would have lost the remaining 6 scrolls. So he thought of a backup plan. His backup plan would be to get a looting bag and put his scrolls in there, then suicide and have up to an hour before the timer ran out and you'd have to go back and pick up his stuff obviously. While collecting the looting bag in the wilderness, his 2-year-old decided to yank on the internet cord and he ended up dying in the wilderness and losing all 6 of the challenge scrolls. Oh my god. Imagine getting all the drops, then planning on doing all the work to avoid dying, and then dying in a way that you never even thought of. That would absolutely suck. Anyways, long story short, FeePicks had to regain all 6 of the champion scrolls, and after successfully doing that, he executed the original looting bag plan and was able to successfully complete the champion's cape. FeePicks also has accomplished the ranger boots on his account at 602 medium clues. Since he's only 6 magic, the only teleports available to him were the Artie cloak and chronicle teleport, meaning he literally had to walk everywhere. This grind took 3 months and also involved catching nearly 40k electric implings. On this grind though, he did manage to spot and successfully catch a lucky impling, which gave him ranger gloves, which are best in slot for his account. Damn, how do you top that? The next player on our countdown is the player Pastry. Pastry is 21 attack, 1 strength, 1 defense, 13 ranged, 40 prayer, and 16 hit points. He's 16 combat and is known to currently be the lowest combat level to complete the fight caves and receive the fire cape. If you haven't figured it out by now, well, this is actually the legend xzact, the popular PVMer on twitch.tv who recently beat Rendy's 17 combat fire cape record by 1 level. xzact used similar strategies as Rendy himself, primarily focusing on the method of poisoning each NPC within the fight cave and letting that poison damage and eventually kill each monster. The major difference between the 2 players' attempts was that xzact figured out a strategy to complete the fire cape at just 40 prayer, whereas Rendy had 43 prayer and protect from melee. With 40 prayer and only protect from magic and protect from missiles available, xzact's precision on the later waves involving both the 360s, 180s, and 90s had to be flawless. Just watch this clip, it literally shows the crazy planning and strategy involved to pull these later waves off. When he got to Jad himself, he also figured out a method to avoid getting meleeed by the healers by safe spotting them on each other. Here's a look at that. Absolutely insane stuff there by xzact, but really all I gotta say is this. Stay tuned for the 15 combat cape, it's gonna happen. But until then, let's move on. Next on our countdown is the player Sinea. Sonia is currently striving to become the first 10 HP account to level all skills by 1 level each. What that really means is all skills will go from level 1 to level 2, then level 3, then level 4, and so on. These type of accounts take an unbelievable amount of patience to create and also a bit of strategy. For example, rune crafting is typically done in the later levels before crafting or mining, since doing Xea rune crafting raises both mining and crafting in the process. Due to the extreme amount of patience involved with these builds, most people don't quite make it all the way to all 99s. However, when they get close, like where Sonia is at all level 96s and level 97s, the account becomes very satisfying to watch. Sometimes setbacks do happen, and that unfortunately happened to Sonia after she got hacked and the hacker got 2 defense when she was base 90s. After that happened, Sonia changed her plan on the account slightly and will now also focus on 99 defense by falso cleaning at 600 XP an hour after she finishes off her non-combat 99s. Actually, I think that it got updated and it's now closer to a little over 1000 XP per hour. Still, it's going to take her a long time. Once falso cleaning to 99 defense is completed, the final thing Sonia will need is to accomplish 99 Slayer. While I would have preferred the clean 1 Slayer on this account, I admire the attempt to go for 99 as well, which she will attempt to get by using the alternate account method. Thanks for the submission, Sonia, and I really enjoyed checking out your account. Early congrats on the non-combat 99s, and I look forward to watching the 99 defense and 99 Slayer grinds as well. The final player on our countdown is the player Barbfish. Barbfish, currently known as No One's Perfect, is rank 1 for 20 attack accounts in old school RuneScape by a long shot. He used 2099-1 with 99 HP and 40 prayer. Barbfish first created the account to build one of those OG corrupted obby accounts. For those of you unfamiliar with this account build, it's basically a 20 attack obby mauler build, but with the ability to use corrupted weapons, such as the corrupted Vesta's Longsword and corrupted Statues Warhammer. Of course, this poll never passed, and to this day the account remains an obby mauler peer. However, the big benefit of 20 attack versus the standard 1 attack is increased accuracy, as well as the ability to get up to 79 ranged in magic at 20 attack and 99 HP, versus only 67 ranged and magic at 1 attack and 99 HP. To date, Barbfish is 200 million strength experience, 88 million fishing experience, 64 million HP experience, 60 million agility experience, and 40 million woodcutting experience. The 200 mil strength experience took 3,500 hours alone on the account. Some of the experience came from barb fishing, as his name of course implies, but a lot of it also came from sand crabs at just 50k experience per hour. The additional fishing and agility XP he has puts the account closer to 5,000 hours of game time logged. Absolutely insane account, and one that I'd love to watch BK with those corrupted weapons. Will those eventually come to the game? We will just have to wait and see. In episode number 6, I gave 4 $50 gift cards out to people who could prove to me that they were both subscribed but also had the bell notifications on. They DM'd me a picture of both of those things to my Twitter at MackyHRunescape, and to my surprise, all 4 of them did end up claiming their reward. I figured at least one person probably wouldn't get back to me, but nope, I was wrong. So I did want to tell you that there aren't going to be any additional rerolls right this second, but be sure to subscribe and also turn those bell notifications on, because there might be another giveaway coming up. I'm not entirely sure. I avoid capital gains on my YouTube channel, so I don't profit, meaning I need to make sure I have enough money to write off, and giveaways are one of those strategies I use to do that. Anyways, thanks for watching. Take it easy. Peace.
Oh baby, I love